Ohashima. Ohashima, Koshima. Jiri Jiri is a Kingshima. I woke up. I woke up, but I should have set up a stream beforehand. Hello. Hi, Rusty Shima. Man, I'm so dead. I stayed up until like 4:30 last night, binge reading Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know how to feel anymore. That was a journey. Is anyone else here? Is anyone else alive? I really should have set up a waiting room beforehand. The late night manga's too strong for real. Yeah. It's so bad. I really need to fix up my lifestyle, but you know, it was Friday night. It's the weekend today. I can do what I want. Is what I'd like to say, but I have stuff planned for the weekend. So do I really have a weekend off? Not really. Can I spoil Jujutsu Kaisen? I just want to say, I feel like you guys know, you should know about the latest manga spoilers by now, right? Surely. Do you guys know? I feel like the latest, what do you call it? It's not, it doesn't not make sense. There's heaps of people who are kind of like, that could never happen. Like, how does that even make sense? This is so forced. But part of me is like, oh, I can see what's happening. But also at the same time, I thought, I don't know. How do I talk about this without giving spoilers?
Beep, beep, beep.
Ah, shit. It's my Sunny Briscoe alarm. It has been a while. Hello, Jade, the dark, bright Shima. I forgot to set up a stream, and now I am here with 2 viewers. My Sunny Briscoe alarm. I woke up before my alarm, but I need to I need to leave in like 1 hour. But I will stream for an hour. I don't know how I feel. You know Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen really at this point reminds me of Hunter x Hunter. Am I being one of those fans? I don't know, but I feel like the way like after I only read, I do a thing where I like watch the anime up until like I read the manga starting from where the anime finishes off. And then after reading it, cause like I started during the Shibuya Jihen part, right? And then afterwards, like all these new characters get introduced in the arc after Shibuya Jihen, right? I forgot the name of it. But you know when they're doing the calling game. But anyways, all of these new characters get introduced, and there's like all of these like new different like jutsu techniques, and there's like so many different rules and stuff, and like so many new characters. I still don't understand the jutsu power system. This is my thing about shonen anime. Sometimes I don't have big enough, I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered reading through all the texts. Also, one thing is the translations are so bad. No offense. The translations on the Shonen Jump app, I was lazy. I could read the Japanese, but I'm too lazy for that. And I wanted to read it as fast as possible, so English it was. But just reading through, first of all, translations are off. Second of all, the systems are so complicated, and it's like, wait, hold, huh? And it doesn't help that the translations are bad, so it's like even harder to understand what exactly they're trying to say. But yeah, these power level systems and stuff, and the jutsu like techniques and stuff, and how like this counters that and that counters this, and it's like reverse jutsu, whatever, and it's like, man, I don't get it, but whatever, it's pretty cool. You're probably right. I don't know. I trust you, Gege. Whatever you say. But yeah, it's cool. Do you guys actually like reading the battles in shonen manga? Sometimes I get lazy and just like skim read it until I get to the end and it's like, ah, he won, nice. It's like, oh, he punched him and he threw a car at him. Oh my god, all this stuff happened. Oh, that's a cool panel. And then it's like, oh, he won, okay. I don't think I've ever actually had the mental fortitude to read a shonen. You've never read a shonen manga before? Really? Really? That's insane. Actually, that's crazy. What do you read then? Shoujo manga? All I read are dramas and rom-coms. Konshima, hi Benamishima. I'm awake. I woke up. But I should have set up a stream beforehand. How can you? I can't believe it. Shonen manga's really good though. The only downside of shonen manga is that the battle scenes are sometimes hard to understand because it's black and white and you need to kind of imagine what happens in between panels. That is the only downfall. But aside from that, I think shonen manga is actually really brain consuming. I don't know how like elementary schools are supposed to understand it sometimes. Did I sleep well? Not exactly. I stayed up until 4:30 reading Jujutsu Kaisen and I fell asleep feeling very sad. I'm in my emo era right now. I think it's because of the weather or whatever. It's like, it's rainy outside today as well. And yeah. And Gojo sensei. Konshima, Koreshima. Hello. Thank you for coming even though I didn't even put up a stream link beforehand. But I woke up. Not exactly on time, but I woke up. I am going to play Ace Attorney for like 40 minutes. But yeah, man, Jujutsu Kaisen. I didn't expect Jujutsu Kaisen to be one of those manga where they kill off a lot of the main characters, you know? Like, man, they've killed off so many of is this a recent Shonen Jump thing? It's like the same with Chainsaw Man as well. They're just like killing off everyone. Like, actual, you know, in the past, characters would die, but not like the main characters usually. Nowadays, like, all the main characters die. Hope your week gets better, King Pat. Thank you. It's okay. I'm just throwing a tantrum. My week is pretty good, I think. It's actually not bad. I'm just emo for no reason. I'm emo over fictional characters. Konshima, Kingshima in chat. Yeah. Is it like shonen manga have to constantly one-up themselves, so now they have to resort to killing off multiple main characters? I guess it's like there's not enough of an impact if that doesn't happen. Readers get bored nowadays. I think that is why, because it's like, oh, there's nothing to worry about because they're gonna be alive anyways. They've got the main character Halo. They've got the plot devices. They've got the Deus Ex Machina. I don't know how to say it actually. Whatever, you know what I mean. To like save all the main characters. But then it's like, psych, actually we're gonna kill him right now. I'm just watch. Just watch. I'm gonna kill him right now, is what the mangaka says. And then the reader's like, oh shit, wait. Fuck, what is this feeling? I'm so sad. Kind of like that though. It opens a lot of doors if any character can go. I think it makes the story better, to be honest. It's like, it's less superhero-y, if that makes sense. It's a bit more realistic. It makes it a bit more like, oh shit, no, they can't, no, they won't. And it gives, like, in between each week, especially during like a fight, and it's like a fight over multiple chapters, we're just like, no, please, I hope he's alive. Please, make him live. Had a thesis about that regarding Superman comics. Killing Superman was the ultimate thing, but then they have to bring him back and everything kind of became meaningless. Yeah! One thing I don't like about a lot of series is when they kill off a character and then bring them back. I know lots of people are saying that about Jujutsu Kaisen right now, but I would honestly prefer if they stayed dead. Otherwise that div kind of becomes meaningless. It's kind of like, what? You just took my sadness and... I mean it'll be cool, but also like, it would have been cooler if he stayed dead. Yeah, they bring them back is always super lame. There's always, especially if it's like what do you call it? Like you're gonna use that plot device suddenly here? You're gonna use that power suddenly? Alright, okay, whatever. Unplausible, but okay, I'll take it. And it's like some other character you could have saved just dies, and then this character who's like beyond saving somehow lives again. Tokyo Revengers. It's like how they saved Doraken and Tokyo Revengers the first time, and then Baji died because of a freaking like stab wound because he hit it so well, and then they didn't even bother rushing him off to like a hospital or anything. Yeah, anyways. That's that. I will now stream Ace Attorney. Wait! Hold on, sorry. Oh my god, there's like an old Hunter x Hunter Game Boy Advance game. I kinda want it. Oh, that looks so cool. Sorry, I got distracted. So they put a release date for the last 3 Ace Attorney games on PC. Yeah, I saw. I can't wait. I was hiding a critical wound thing that gets me kind of mad. Yeah, I was dying this whole time and nobody realized. I was bleeding out inside. I was bleeding everywhere. Nobody realized. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how Jutsu is gonna end. For now, I am sad, kind of. I really want to talk about spoilers, but I can't. Shima could hide a critical wound. I could. I totally could. Do you see my layers of clothing? I could be bleeding out right now as I speak. What if I'm dying right now? I got stabbed on the side when Takemichi was holding me down and nobody realized. And now I will die. Yeah, let's play Ace Attorney for 40 minutes. It's gonna be hard to stop at 40 minutes, but I need to. I hate it. I hate going outside. I just want to be shut in. I'm sick of people at the moment. Coughs up blood. Oh, Tsushima. Tsushima. Where did I put Ace Attorney? Oh, here it is. Where is my game? Okay. Oh, change background. Okay, continue. Clouded Kokoro. Oh, I wanna... Wait, let me get some Yakult. I bought a new body milk and now I kinda wanna drink it. But then I realized I have yogurt, so it's okay. Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. So what did we learn so far? About what? Hiding critical wounds or about the case? It's Natsume Soseki, a novelist from Japan, and he's been framed for the murder of a very round woman. Wait, sorry, I forgot to read. Yes, and let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at that silver tip Iris gave us for him. Oh, I love him. He might be in my top 10 characters. Does Yakult actually make you feel better? Yakult, I just like how it tastes. Ohashima Leizoshima. Eh, we already talked to him. Oh wait, I'm supposed to present evidence. Just kidding. It's so cute. Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem. Iris. It's so cute. Okay. I spilled your coat everywhere. Fuck me. I spilled it everywhere. Waking up was a mistake. Now your Colt's in my rug. It's Jova. Not to be dramatic, but I think Mercury has been in retrograde lately. It hasn't been affecting me that much, but I feel like... Actually, no, I think it's starting to get better for people around me. Is this... the inverse jutsu technique? Mercury about to probiotic carpet. Oh, that must be good for the carpet's digestion. Mercury about to catch these hands, thank you. Sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much too busy to talk about a pair of foreign gadabouts, that's for sure. We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson. What? For me? From her ladyship? Who is this? What? Is she that famous? Her ladyship? Give that here at once. Come on, hand it over. That's for me. Oh my gosh, he's a lolly fan. He's a fan of the lolly. Oh, don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? Honestly, I feel like people around me have been acting crazy, bro. Have been acting crazy. Really? Let's just check. Is Mercury in retrograde? Is Mercury in retrograde? Oh, it's actually not in retrograde anymore. Well, it's just an us problem then. What was that coin exactly? It's a silver crown, obviously, but it's a lot more than that. It's, well, it's an appearance fee, that's what it is. An appearance fee. Oh, I see. You mean... That's right, for the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me every time. I thought you wasn't a fan of it. Why is he such a fan of her? Yes, of course, I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I read them avidly. Cool, so using my name without say so does make me the butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still. I am sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you. Never you mind that! So, what do you want to know then, eh? Sorry? Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem, it says. Well, obviously it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know? Why is he so aggressive? Dang, now I can't blame my own problems and shift my responsibilities onto the universe. I still am. I'm still gonna make up something. Because it's not in retrograde, that's why it's like the adjustment period after retrograde is over. There's some side effects still. We're not crazy, they're crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. No, I'm not gonna fall into that hole. I still don't understand. I think it's a stupid meme. Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings. The little knife-wielding mustache Japanese fella? He lives in a right old hovel. Just over there, look. On the first floor of that house on the corner where that wreck of a bicycle is propped up. I want that bicycle. That is nearby indeed. That close? If I remember rightly, the landlord is a Mr. John Garadib. Right, well, if you see her again, you make sure you give her ladyship my regards, you hear? I mean, you tell her that Gregson sends his very best wishes. Fuck, he's a fan. He's a fan of a lolly. The wish chips Greg has looks really crazy, really tasty. I really want wedges. Wedges. I miss wedges. You can see the bricks on the window too. Bricks in the window. Goodbye for now then, and long live her ladyship. Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left. Oh yeah, there are bricks in the window. Greg should convert to Shimaism for real. Why are you worshipping a lolly when you can worship me? Definitely. Let's go find what is in. Well, time certainly seems to have taken its toll on the place. It's crooked and sagging all over. In fact, it looks decidedly worse shaped than the other houses around here. Really, it looks pretty nice from here though. According to Inspector Gregson, that's the house where Mr. Natsume has lodgings, just across the road from where the incident took place. I see. It must be awful for getting caught up in something like this in a foreign land. Okay, we need a, I think we need a time travel. Not time travel. We need a you move places. Oh, it's rather cozy. He got a cannon inside his room? Huh? Mr. Natsume's lodgings. Oh my gosh, this lady's really round as well. May I help you? I guess would this be the residence of Mr. John Garadib? Indeed it would, sir. And who may I say is calling? My name is Yunosuke Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Soseki Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here. We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client. She's so cute. A moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garadib. Did you see that, Mr. Sato? That was a real-life English maid! Oh my gosh, this is the real maid though in real life! Holy shit! Why does the cannon have an apron draped over it? Wouldn't you like to know, huh? I know, as I understand it, anyone of standing in English society employs a number of household staff. The honmono no maid-san! But that was the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day keeps on getting better. Oh my gosh, it's a real English maid. Certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it? We need only to meet a butler and the experience will be complete. Sebastian! Well, I'm not sure I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment. Medo! Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garadib will see you now. This way. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do here? Good day to you. Don Gary did at your service. Here he is. What is it? What do you know about him? Pleased to meet you, sir. Listen, do no skin Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer. Do you excuse me not getting up? Took a shot to the knee a few years back in the Battle of Maiwan, don't you know? I took a shot to the knee. Earned a medal for my pains, but had to withdraw from service, handed over the reins to the up-and-comings. So he's a retired soldier. That's why he has a cannon in his room? I don't know if all soldiers keep cannons in their room. It's a hell of a job getting up and downstairs now, I can tell you. Don't get out much, as you can imagine. Who's this crescent moon looking? Yeah, he looks like a... yeah, crescent moon, huh? I never understood why they drew crescent moons with like a person's profile in it, like with a person's side profile on the moon. It doesn't make sense to me. It's a bit gross looking, to be honest. Yes, it's quite a climb. Here's the landlord. No shit, I already knew that. Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs. You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo. Do you think so? I think Uncle Red meant that for me, Shima. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oops. My bad. No, sorry. Well, Mr. Gardev, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal. Oh, it's nothing. The medal's just a folderol, really. Sorry, Uncle Ridshima. I need to stop being so rude to people. Wouldn't like to offend the general though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joe, and let these good people see it properly? No, he's saying it's fine, but it's not really fine. Dash it, woman, be careful! Did she just like burn his crotch? Well, I didn't see. Oh, dearie me, I do beg your pardon, sir. You jolly nearly took the skin off my hands. I shall be more careful, sir. So anyway, there you have it, living the quiet life now. I've not been paying attention to what I've been saying. Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs, is that right? Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us. Only two, please, naturally. Especially if it helps to keep the peace here in Blightly. Blightly sounds so British. We forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Why is he using his pipe to stir his tea? This is a criminal offense in England. Will you hire this maid to clean your room, Shima? I would. No, actually, I don't trust her. She's just spilled tea. Why would I? She's gonna spill all my occult. So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were. Oh, is it? Pipes get gross too. Pipes. I don't know how pipes work, but there has to be like saliva and tobacco stuck in there, right? This is unhealthy to do your tea in your pipe. Both the tea and the pipe. I don't really care much for the pipe. Also, wouldn't the stuff in the pipe fall out? I didn't read what he said. Mr. Herlock, what did he say? Even had some famous detective poking around, you know, in this old house, would you believe? Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Him. Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, all that detective business. Haha, not his cup of tea. Saliva and gross stuff gets in the stem, and occasionally you suck it into your mouth when you're trying to smoke. Really? Have you smoked a pipe before? People smoke pipes nowadays still? British people usually put milk in their tea. It sounds yum. Do you guys not put milk in your tea? Do you guys not put milk in your tea usually? Isn't that the normal way to make tea? Honey. My friends were really into smoking pipes at the ripe old age of 90. What? What century were you born in? Which group of 19-year-olds smoke pipes? Like proper tobacco pipes. That doesn't make it any better. I don't understand. Was there like a Sherlock Holmes fad or something? Kind of hipsters, I see. I almost honey or nothing, just hot water. You guys don't microwave your tea, right? Surely. That's unexpected. Americans don't put milk in their tea, really. That's how I drank it growing up, kind of. But I prefer it just like tea by itself usually. I prefer generally tea by itself. But when I was younger, it would always be milk and tea. I've heard that Americans microwave their teas instead of using a kettle. Is that true? Yeah, microwave water. That's wrong. That's wrong. Drink cold teas. Cold teas are good as well. Like iced tea. Oh, but you have a copy of Rand's magazine here, so. Anyway, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak. Oh my gosh, he's here! No! Mr. Sherlock Holmes, no! But like, what's wrong about it? It seems so practical. It's wrong. It's not right. Is it even fully boiled? Doesn't it get uneven if you try to boil something liquid in the microwave? It's just not right. It's so wrong. It's like, what do you call it? It just feels wrong. Microwaves in your tea. Electric kettles, that's the normal way to do it. I usually microwave my spiced apple cider tea. Don't hate me since our stove is not working well. Just use an electric kettle. Do Americans not have electric kettles, usually? Wait, do you guys not have electric kettles? Electric coils I use in prison to boil as water. Oh, what the hell? Huh? Electric coils I use in prison to boil water? What? What is that? No, my mom had an electric... Please buy an electric kettle, guys. It's not that expensive. Wow. I'm so shocked these people who live without electric kettles. I'd be pretty annoyed if I have to boil water on the stove every time. But like, man, we got electric kettles. I use it for coffee too. That's good. That's good. I'm concerned about the people in chat who don't. Please get an electric kettle, I beg you. Man. It's a valley nuisance is what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching its curtains now. I don't like all this fuss. It's jolly and settling. About Mr. Natsume then, Mr. Garadeb. Please do tell us. Oh yes, the Japanese chap only been lodging here for a week. Oh my gosh, he's been here for a week and he's already been accused of killing someone. Poor guy. Oh, just a week? So he moved in here very recently then. I have two lodgers most of the time, one on the ground floor and one just below us. Milk and tea make— oh no! Dash it all, Joan! Do be careful. Oh my goodness, I'm terribly sorry, sir. How many times is she gonna do this? Milk and tea makes it sound more appetizing. No wonder the British love their tea. To be honest, I prefer tea without it. But milk tea is pretty good. Yeah, does that mean you guys don't have milk tea then? Milk tea is basically milk and tea. I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him. I don't drink tea, I'm American. Love the parentheses. Oh, why? He seemed to have a most nervous disposition, always shaking, looking over her shoulder. She's so cute. I want to touch her cheek. Her cheeks are jiggling. The man had shady written across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. In the harbor it goes. What goes in the harbor? The American? I said to myself, Joan, that man is trouble. Sooner or later he's going to do something untoward. And I'm really wrong about anything. The tea or not. Just kidding. Only milk teas around me are super sugared up. Maybe you can just next time you make tea, just put a bit of milk in and see how you like it. Well, I drink tea hot or sweet as long as there is something to keep my cough under control. Oh, I hope your cough gets better. We won't be calling this maid as a witness, that's for sure. I don't know how good milk is for cough, so milk usually makes your phlegm more phlegmy. Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all? Oh, when you're sick, my favorite drink to go to, my favorite go-to drink, what am I saying? My favorite go-to drink is honey lemon water. Preferably like Manuka honey. But I think I drank too much of it when I had COVID last year, so I don't really like it as much anymore. Kind of sick of the flavor. I used to be really into it. Whenever I eat too much of something, I don't like it anymore. Oh yes, indeed, there was. And she's dying to tell us. The Shady Lodger. How'd you notice it? Oh wait. Sorry, I just remembered I had wet tissues. I bought like a plastic cover for the top of my wet tissues. And then I put, it's like a clear cover where you can put like a photo card inside, and I put obviously my Gone and Killer photo card inside of it. Oh my god, yes, the man was shadier than an orchid. I guess orchids have a lot of shade. Could you elaborate? Well, take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is, more than anyone could ever read. And he never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call. Maybe he's just, you know, he's just a hikikomori. What's wrong with that? He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. That would be me without the internet, to be honest. I used to read so much without the internet. Orchid. Orchid? Is it orchid or orchard? I don't know which one's which anymore. You know how there's like O-R-C-H-I-D? Is that one pronounced orchid or orchard? Which one is which? Like one's a flower and one is like a fruit or orchid. I need to check this. This is something that's been bothering me for a while.
Orchard.
Orchard?
Orchid.
Ah, I have it the wrong way around. Okay. Okay, orchard, fruit, orchard. And then orchid is the flower. I see. I'm upset. I always thought it was the other way around. And the funny little man is up long past the time everyone else in the house has gone to bed too. Oh, I see. The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed at around 9 each night. I wish I could do that. But I've never known that Japanese fella to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning. Oh, he's just like me, for real, for real. Could you clarify something, I wonder? What, pray? Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to say that to someone. What, pray? Poor guy, everyone is calling him little. How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine? Are you a stalker? Oh, she's in love with him. I'd understand that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house, is that correct? That's right, yes. Oh, he's sweating beads of sweat. They're racing down his face. That's right, yes, they're both below us on the first floor and street level. Then how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? Surprised I know what our clients' curfew time. The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example, even the times they go to bed. Oh, I'm in love with him. Not again! How much water is in that teapot? Surely that's like 2 teacups full. Good grief, Joe. Be more careful, woman. Oh my goodness, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir. Something doesn't add up here. Hi, Jaim Shima. There's something fishy about this. There's some fishy business going on here. Seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening. Did you happen to look out of a window around that time? The window? Oh, what is going on here? I feel like the reason why this place is in such disarray is because of this useless maid. Tibishima maid to accidentally pour hot tea on his lap. You wanna burn me? What? Huh? Huh? Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road. The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby? Accidentally, you're just accidentally going to pour tea down my crotch. Is that it? Is that what you want? You want Shima Kingdom to start having future heirs? Is that your plot? 5 o'clock is dinner time in the Garadub household. Benami, please reconsider. You're this close. I hope you haven't forgotten about the Shima Kingdom death penalties. And Hima's organ collection agency. So I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan? No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road. Suddenly I can't read. Oh, I see. Did you notice anything else out of ordinary then? Such as? Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated. Well... Yes, was there something then? Well, it's nothing significant, but at around the time before and yet... For the love of God, Jared, watch what you're doing! Dearie me, what have I done? I want to be this woman. Oh, oopsies! I just spilled tea for the 5th time from this tiny teapot that doesn't even hold that much tea. I'm awfully sorry, sir. It must be like... This must be her jutsu power. This is her jutsu technique. Infinite tea. Do be more careful, woman. Of course, sir. If I may, Mr. Narrow Hollow. This lady's racist. What she just call me? Narrow Hollow? I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all. Oh really? Mr. Garadib? The way you were out talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been. Oh well, as I was saying, it was just a trifling matter really, nothing... She's doing this on purpose now. She's doing this on purpose. John, dash it all, what's the matter with you, woman? Begging your pardon, sir? Nothing happened. Yes, quite. Nothing happened. We sat down to a quite uneventful meal. Joan? That's right, Mr. Garadib. What is the matter with these two? Sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the incident, but what? I wish I knew. Mr. Natsume's room. Shall we go and visit Mr. Herlock Sholmes? Could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on? Why, certainly, just below us on the 1st floor. And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there even as we speak. He has told me Nuts' name. Stop it! Read the names properly. This is a flashback to the first Mayday cinema. Which one? The one where Hima cut off your... Oh no, the first one. I don't even remember the contents of the first one. Ah! I made salad and ate it. Told me Nuts, his name, had asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key. Mr. Natsume has engaged Mr. Showroom services? That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around in Mr. Natsume's room, I mean? Don't see why not. It's just down one flight of stairs. Who knows if we'll find anything that could help us with the case, but we have to try. We need all the clues we can lay our hands on, shall we? Yes, and while we're there, we can speak with Mr. Sharms again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more. She's just a fangirl. Oh, my mom's calling me. Be right back. Hold on a second. I'll pick up real quickly. Hi, I'm back. Someone's been complaining about our dog barking, and then Mama Shima wants me to do something about it. Just because I'm a lawyer, I don't know what to do. It's a neighbor that keeps on complaining, but we don't know which neighbor that is. And it's getting annoying, because our dog doesn't actually bark that much. Like, it's just like an occasional bark here and there, but this neighbor's very persistent on complaining. But like, technically, I don't think we're breaking any kind of council laws or anything. She wants you to sue him? No, she doesn't want me to sue him. She's asking me for advice on what we should do. I was like, you should talk to the neighbor. And she was like, but I don't know which neighbor it is. And then I'm like, well, I think in this kind of case, you just have to wait until the complaints come and you just have to appeal that, right? There's nothing much you can do. But then that is a pain if there's like someone who's really insistent on complaining. If you have a Karen, then there's not much you can do, right? You just have to take it each time it comes. Like in the end, if it's like really persistent, surely like the council might want to fine you, but then if they don't have proof for that, they'll have to come and like measure exactly how many decibels your dog is barking, right? It doesn't seem right that they'll just fine you over some neighborhood complaints when they don't have proof that you actually broke any laws. Anyways, that's what I think. Wait, was that the end of it? Am I supposed to look around here? Well, let me look around for. I actually need to go now, but yeah, be like that with neighbors sometimes. I think it's especially like that when you have like a big dog. I don't know why. There's a lot of people that really antagonize big black dogs. Yeah, I might end the stream here. I'll just talk for a bit and then just end the stream here. Sorry, I didn't do much of stream. What kind of dog? We have a dog called, we have two dogs. One is a miniature schnauzer and one is a black German shepherd. Black German shepherd's also pretty rare. Oh, I've used up all the slots anyways. Another thing for me to think about. Stuff like this makes me really nervous because our dog went to doggy jail once. There's like a really long story, but our dog was accused of being a cat murderer, but it wasn't our dog. And before they even found any evidence for it, they impounded our dog for like a few days. And then obviously we got out of it because like they didn't have enough evidence, because there was no evidence in the first place. But there was like one Karen, like the cat's owner was like a massive Karen and she was really insistent that it was our dog. But I went through a lot of trauma because of that, because I had to basically be my dog's lawyer. Yeah, in New Zealand it's like, at least in Auckland it's like, oh wait, I'm just doxing myself now. in New Zealand like what do you call it? I feel like it's like for dogs, if a dog bites you, if a dog bites someone, it's really easy to have that dog put down. Like any kind of small attack, it doesn't matter how much injury you get from it, it's really easy to have a dog put down. But yeah, it's really sad. I feel like even when we're walking our black German shepherd, sometimes people will just be scared of her for no reason. It's really unfair. Just because she's big. Big dogs are actually more gentle. I hope the Karens don't win. There's a lot of Karens. I hate Karens. Yeah. You know, it's really sad that dogs aren't able to bark. I get it. People get annoyed. But I think barking like a few times a day isn't too bad, right? Like we already tried to get her to not bark, but barking is like, I don't know, it's like laughing or talking for humans. You can't just like force someone to not like talk, right? Moved to my neighborhood where dogs just start barking incessantly at 2 AM, no one does. Okay, that's another extreme. That's another thing where it's like a problem. In that case, maybe you should talk to them. But I think barking during the normal waking hours of like 9 to 5 is like, it should be okay. Not too much, but occasionally is okay. I just don't, oh man, Karens are so annoying. Yeah, anyways. I'm tired. That's another thing. Just get a camera on their faces. We don't even know who's complaining. They're just writing complaints directly to the city council. Maybe they've complained enough they've ruined their credibility. I hope so. The Karen who cried dog. Lava. But yeah. I don't know. I hate it. I hate this kind of situation. And also, the thing is, Mama Shima gets really nervous and like uptight. Like, Mama Shima's the type that's like, when she's nervous or upset, it turns into anger, or it turns into a lot of like high energy, and it's kind of like, Shima, you need to do something about the Shima. And then it turns into like, what do you call it? She just gets really frantic, and I'm just like, calm down. It's actually not that big of a deal. If I had to handle this myself, then it's like not too big of a deal. But it's like, it's such a, I don't know. It's like, it's stressful for me as well when Mama Shima's overreacting. Can Mama Shima not reply to the council and tell them to chill? But then she'll get fined, probably. It's just really annoying. Even when you're innocent, right? It's annoying that you have to still respond and defend yourself. They lean on you to be the voice of reason. Why did I study law? Ohashima Takoshima, Takoshima, I'm ending stream soon. Fine for replying? No. I mean, if you can respond and prove your case, then you probably won't get fined. Usually justice is on the side of the weak. Wait, I need to pay my taxes. Oh, really? I shall wait a little bit then. Thank you, Takoshima. I will, I still need to do your awards. So BS that Karen's on a gerrymander. What's gerrymander? I've never heard of that word before. I'm in emo Shima right now. I'm in my emo mood. Yeah, it really feels like, in Shima Kingdom at least, Mercury is in retrograde. These are all really minor things. They're not that big. It's not that big of a deal. There's like a lot of small things that aren't that big of a deal. And also stuff like Jujutsu Kaisen isn't even like, that doesn't even affect me. I chose to read that manga. But overall, adding it all together is just kind of like, I guess I'm just too happy usually. There's just these days, I guess. All will daijoubu. Yeah, I think so too. I think overall, at least for my friends around me, things are working out for them.
Paid their taxes.
Thank you, Taco Sapien. Oh, I just burped a little bit. King Shima's a handsome and cool and manly king that we should also all aspire to be like. Thank you. Thank you. I'm manly and cool. You guys should all be like me. I may be emo sometimes, but I'm not gonna be emo for long. I blame the rain. It's just because it's raining. You're strong, Shima. Treat yourself. Pat pat. I will. I had KFC yesterday. And today... Yeah. Today I'm gonna go out and eat with friends. I think the reason for me being emo is because lately I feel a bit powerless. I feel a bit useless. I feel like I really want to change, but I'm actually not putting into an effort into changing. Like, I feel like I'm slacking off on work. I'm slacking off on streaming. Can't even wake up on time. I said I would sleep earlier, but I'm not sleeping earlier. And then, I don't know. Lots of things in life are kind of, it's like a domino effect. Because I did the first thing, that's why Because I didn't hold back on the first thing, it ended up leading to the second thing, and then everything starts toppling down. Doing your best, Kingshima. I could do better. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm sad. I'm sad because I'm disappointed in myself at the moment. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up about it. Thank you. Don't be too hard on yourself. Celebrate the little accomplishments, Your Majesty. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. There are things I do right, but I feel like there's a lot of really simple things that most people can do that I really struggle to do sometimes. We just have to keep moving forward. Yeah. Making changes is really hard, right? Changing habits is really hard. And I'm always, like, this has been a problem since I was, like, young, but I'm always late. To a lot of things. To everything. It's been something I've been trying to fix. I'm getting better at it, but I'm still late a lot. And it makes me feel awful when I am late. That's also something so minor. That's also something that's really big. It's not like we like our king just the way he is. Thank you. I like you guys too. Thank you for liking such an imperfect king. You're an accomplished weeb. That's something to be proud of. Thank you. I know I have my strengths, but like, what do you call it? But in the end, I'm judged for these small things that I find very hard to change, but are very easy to change for other people. Like, things that are easy for other people but seem really hard for me for some reason. I don't know why. I just like self-control, I guess. Or like, I don't know. Can you really improve upon perfection, kingship? Haha, I guess I am perfect. Same here. Once you stop caring, weirdly enough, you start correcting it, I found. Really? Really? Maybe I need to stop making a big deal out of it in the first place. I don't know. I'm just being emo right now. It's not too big of a deal. I'm still living. Life is good. Yeah. I just need to slowly, bit by bit, get it together again. I think just naturally the way that I've been living my life so far, my life just naturally becomes a mess. I don't know if I can blame it on like ADHD or whatever. But what do you call it? My problem is I only want the good, like, I don't like boring things. I only want to do things that give me dopamine. And in the end, that makes me a very sloppy person. We love our emo king. Emo king love. I'm emo today. But yeah, I really need to go now. Otherwise, I'll be late. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for... Oh, I think I'm going to be late anyways. Thank you. Fuck. It's okay. Thank you for coming today. I love you guys a little bit. I will stop being emo by the next stream. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I didn't set up a waiting room this time. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for the advice as well. Thank you for the positive messages. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being my cheerleaders. Bye bye. I go now. Oh, thank you, Liz Oshima.
Lazel paid their taxes.
Emo King taxes. Thank you. Okay, I go for real now. Bye, bee.